welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning to watch another one of my videos, thank you so much for coming back. And to those of you who are my Capella members, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. You mean the world to me. I am grateful to you. I really do appreciate everything that you do for being part of the family. If you're interested in joining the family and getting bonus content on a free mobile app in the Capella Cove, where you get daily guidance readings, healing videos, live readings with me, all types of awesome stuff, birthday perks, things like that, I highly recommend you go to capellawellness.com, check out the Capella memberships on my website, or you can click on the link in the description box below. I could talk more about that at the end too. Anyway, Libra. What we're going to do here is we're going to see what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023. Also, what you are out of alignment with at the beginning of March. What guidance Holy Spirit has for you to best navigate the energy surrounding you at the beginning of the month. And lastly, I'm going to pull a wellness card for you with regards to what essential oils or what foods or what you can benefit from to help with your healing for the beginning of March. All right. There will be an extended for this reading. The link for that is in the description box below. Or if you go to capellawellness.com, you can click on the extended videos section of my website to view all the extended readings. All right. Let's see, Libra. What do you need to be cognizant of? Somebody's nervous or is trying to get the words out. What do you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Keep in mind, be honest with yourself and your situation. I've been guided to say that if something resonates, it does not mean you are in alignment with it. Resonance is not a synonym of alignment. You need to be in alignment to bring about the things you are trying to manifest, okay? They're very two different things. Just because the tarot says you're going to get something or something's going to happen for you does not mean that's the case until you are in vibrational alignment with it. Wow, we have Pisces here. You may be dealing with the Pisces. They're strong water because there's 6 of Cups down here. We have the High Priestess with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, guys, so what you need to be aware of, things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about. You have to understand that God is working. He is always working on your behalf. I know a lot of us humans have a hard time dealing with that because when we're not seeing something in the physical, we're thinking nothing is progressing. I don't see the progress. I don't see the money. I don't see the this. I don't see the that. Is this person doing the work? Am I doing my work? Am I going to get anywhere, right? When things aren't happening, guys, that means God is working overtime. Okay? He needs you to trust and listen to your intuition. You have this inner knowing. You know what is going on, but you're doubting it for some of you because you don't see anything in the physical. Your intuition is heavily being tested at the beginning of March, guys. Some of you are insanely psychic and insanely intuitive. You know things other people don't. Even there are some psychics who cannot tap into the knowledge that you have access to. There are some intuitives who cannot pull those messages, those downloads the way you do. Because either they haven't been granted the access or they just haven't risen to that vibration yet. Something like that. Either way, a lot of you are really gifted with your psychic abilities. Okay? But you're kind of having this hesitation with trusting in what you're seeing, what your inner knowing is, because it seems crazy to you. You're like, but I have no proof at all. How do I know my intuition is right? How do I know that what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing is actually happening? When you feel light, when you feel at peace, when it comes to you like in a whisper, and you're not doing anything, and then a hit comes in, that is your truth. You need to trust in this, okay? So whatever is going on that you can't see, you have to trust that something is going on, because something is going on behind that curtain. This is you trusting your intuition, Libra, and not and kind of acknowledging the mystery of it. Because this is so mysterious to you, like it's like Sherlock Holmes type of case, right? I gotta solve the mystery. But sometimes we don't need to solve that. We just have to know who's the culprit. We need to know what the solution is from here. Okay? Something is about to be revealed to you, Libra. Or you are about to reveal yourself to someone. Could be at the end of Pisces season, or sometime during Pisces season, and that is beginning of March. Pisces season is the beginning of March, so there could very well be what you don't see coming, what's being hidden from you, is somebody's preparing to come back to you. There's a reunion, there's a reconciliation, somebody's going to ask for forgiveness, and they're preparing themselves for this. I'm also getting that their guides, their team, God, has specifically told them intuitively, you are going to come back into this person's life. You're going to come home. You're going to return to this place. You're going to go reconcile with this person, reunite with this person at the next moon cycle. And the full moon in Virgo is March 7th. This is a full moon behind her. For some of you, something may very well be revealed, because there's a cycle ending with that full moon in Virgo. Because full moons are all about endings, and that's when emotions run high. And Pisceans are the most sensitive of all the zodiacs, right? So there's something here about their sensitivities. Their intuition is so heightened that they're picking up on all of these downloads, these intuitive hits, and it could very well be that God is specifically giving them instructions on how to come forward, when to come forward, type of thing. It's like working with the moon. Somebody knows something about astrology, about when is the best time to do something, okay? Or maybe when is the best time not to do something. But there's something here about this full moon in Virgo that could be activating something. But what you don't see, what's going on behind the scenes, is somebody's preparing to return. Somebody from the past is returning into your life. Could be anybody. All right. Now, remember, just because I'm saying beginning of March and the full moon in Virgo and March 7th, whatever, doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It could very well happen for one person here if they are in alignment. If they are already the high priestess and they're not doubting this. If they feel it in their gut that something is happening soon, then it can actually manifest. Somebody here feels very strongly that somebody's going to return at the beginning of March. Could be this March, because I'm recording this. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. Well, there it is. Somebody here has already been utilizing their spiritual gifts as part of their mission. They're already the tarot reader. They're already the intuitive, the psychic. They have already been helping people with their inner childhood wounds. They've been helping people to reconcile with their past. This reader, this intuitive, this psychic has been helping people to work on their inner child, to heal from this inner child wounds, and to live more life playfully. All right. So for those of you who are already doing your mission work as this psychic here, as this intuitive reader, you've been doing this for quite some time, because I'm getting with the Pisces energy. The Pisces at the end of the zodiac, you're coming full circle already with what you've been doing in your mission work as a reader, as an intuitive or healer even, okay? You're coming to the end of this cycle that of you healing yourself, your inner child, reconciling with your past, but also gaining a lot of experience and even more knowledge the more you help people out. You're helping out soulmates, you're helping out other counterparts, you're helping out a whole bunch of people. You're already working one-on-one with them. You're already sharing your strong psychic talents with others, and you've been doing this for a while. So what's happening here is God was trying to see if you're going to continue to not only trust your intuitive hits, but also to use your gifts for other people with regards to that childhood wound healing here. And helping people to bring them closer together, or help them to get to union with their person. So, but you have been kind of like keeping low key about this, about what you know is coming, or what you've been working on. I'm also hearing for those of you who, when this person comes back, you're supposed to stay silent about it. You are being asked not to say anything about it yet. God will tell you. He will reveal to you when the actual time to announce this will be. Because there's going to be a better time. And I'm hearing that maybe Aries season is going to be the time to say something. Because some other things have to close out. And God needs to work something with the both of you when your person comes back around here to reconcile with you. And then once God gives you the okay to share what has happened, then you can share. I'm getting that very strongly for somebody. So, because I'm sensing jealousy. So don't jump the gun. So guys, when your person returns to you, your soulmate, your counterpart, keep it on the down low. Keep it to yourself. Stay silent about it. You are not to broadcast this to the world when it comes. All right? God will tell you when will be the right time. You will need to continue to do your mission work as that intuitive, as that psychic reader, or whatever it is this is for you. The High Priestess. You are very, very powerful, and your gifts are going to increase again with the full moon and Virgos, what I'm seeing. So, but there's also, for the others of you, what you don't see here, there's something about your children. Something is going to be revealed about your child, your children. There's like a secret, or somebody's doing something behind the scenes to either help your children, or a child or your kids are going to tell you something that they've been hiding. Okay? It's like these kids are out there in the field and they're kind of picking things in this field. We don't know what it is. Right? They could be picking berries, but do they have other things in these chalices? Right? There's like something in their cup that they're going to give to you, or there's something about somebody helping you with your kids, with your siblings even. Somebody's helping you with child support, something like that. But there's something around the lines for others of you with regards to your kids, okay? Either some truth is going to be revealed, some secret's going to come to light from one of your children, or all of your children, or there's something going on behind the scenes where your children are going to be better supported, or your child is going to be better supported. And what's interesting here is that there are little houses on these branches. The angels are working on something for you here to give you something that you've asked for your kids, or something to better support your kid. It could be like a better home for your kids. Stability, or maybe your kid, if you're a single child, they get a sibling, okay? They get a brother or a sister to kind of like have another companion there. That's what I'm getting. That came out of nowhere. So if you're worrying about your kids or your child here, Libra, there's no need to worry, because they are protected. They are being very taken care of. There's peace, balance, and harmony coming to the home, to your kids, to your relationship with your kids. They're There are things that are happening that your guides or angels are working on. They don't want you to know about this because they want you to be surprised. That has to do something with a home, or a home for your kids or your children, whatever this is, or you're gonna get, something's gonna be revealed about your having a child, okay? Or you're acquiring somebody else's child, something like that. There's something with children. But there is somebody who's another group of you, those who are in alignment. You have been in your feminine power, like you are powerful. And you've been keeping quiet about a lot of things. You have been asked by your team, by God, to stay silent going forward with stuff, and to continue to stay silent when your person returns. Okay? There's also something here where some of you, what you're not seeing is that you're getting too nostalgic. You are focusing too much on the past here. There's something here about you're suppressing your intuition, not listening to your guides and your angels about doing the childhood work, the inner child healing from your past. Okay? Something that happened in your childhood, you're not working towards that. There's something about doing shadow work, right? She's hiding in the shadow. She's got that cloak on. Some of you are trying to avoid doing the healing work. That's what I'm being told too. Yeah. Somebody here is getting too caught up in the past. And it's preventing them from moving forward. Somebody's withholding, or you're withholding the truth from someone. You're withholding information from people. Could be afraid to speak up your truth about your kid, your children, your past. You could also be withholding things with regards to speaking up for yourself. Kind of saying, I need help to clear my past. I need help to reconcile my past. I need help with, healing my inner child. Or maybe it's, I need help with children. All right? There are a lot of different things going on here. But I do feel more strongly that someone is about to express to you how they're feeling. They can't keep the secret in anymore. It's going to be illuminated. Because now your person, for some of you, your person knows that you know how they feel about them. Your person knows what they're about to say before they even say it. There's a mystery to you, Libra, because you were that psychic. And they're like, how do you exist? How do you know about things? How do you know things about me before I even reveal them to you? How do you know about my past? How do you know about this, 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 and that? How do you know about what happened to me as a child? Okay? Someone sees you as very, very mysterious. And they're kind of like, how does this person just know these things? It's because you're gifted, Libra. You're very gifted. Don't hide that gift. What the heck am I doing? Oh yeah. All right, Libra. I know where it goes. We're going to see what is out of alignment These circle cards are hard to shuffle, so bear with me. La, 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 la. We're going to look into what is out of alignment, what you need to get back into alignment for the beginning of March 2023, okay? Holy Spirit, Archangels, ooh, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is out of alignment for Libra for the beginning of February? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, Ascended Masters, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I got that Kenny Loggins Danger song blasting in my head. Okay, I just heard, do I say this? Okay, the only thing I'm allowed to say is, because I just said that Kenny Loggins, Dragon Hill, Danger Zone song from the Top Gun movie, I believe it came out in 1986. There's some memory with that song for somebody. Some childhood memory. Maybe somebody had, it was the summer of 86 or May of 86, I think it was. And it was like this amazing, they loved the movie. The soundtrack was like what they listened to all the time. It's one of their favorite soundtracks of all time. Maybe Danger Zone is their favorite song. And maybe you knew something about that song, or you put it in a playlist when they were listening to it. Again, somebody is like, they know shit. You know shit. Anyway, they wanted me to say that for whatever reason. Opposition, resistance, struggle, and polarity. You need to look at your chart and see what planets are opposing each other. Okay? Resistance to change is what's causing you to be out of alignment. You got to look into your chart to see what planets are opposing each other and what houses. It's going to help you to understand what you are struggling with. It could very well deal with something, Pisces in your chart, with Libra in your chart. Six of Cups, a water placement, okay? Oppositions of planets in your water signs in your chart. That could very well be explaining to you what you're struggling with, especially if you're struggling to do your healing, your inner child healing. Some of you are avoiding it. You're kind of pretending that everything's okay or that you're working on your healing when you're not. All right? But this, again, with that, you're opposing this type of healing. You're resisting it. You're struggling to reconcile with your past. Palace. This is funny because this is the name of a child of somebody I used to know. Wisdom, skill, self-defense. Your inner wisdom. The wisdom comes from within you, Libra, which is why I was talking about you are very intuitive, very psychic. Trust in what you know and hear to be true. A lot of you have this access to the Akashic records. And I know when you get those downloads and hits, it seems crazy. But again, I already explained to you what will help you to better understand that you're not crazy. All right. This could be something about self-defense. Maybe as a child, you didn't defend yourself. This does not mean that you go out there punching people, but you didn't stand up for yourself, okay? During your childhood, it was as a problem. You withheld information. You withheld, you know, you didn't tell people about your struggles. You didn't tell people about, you know, what you were having issues with, or, you know, maybe there was a skill that you just didn't have. It could very well be the skill of you, you know, being tender with yourself, or maybe you feel like you couldn't be a child when you were growing up. You were struggling with your childhood. You were struggling with revealing how you felt, with expressing your emotions, again, with holding a lot of information and keeping too silent for too long. All right? Not talking, not expressing. Like keeping these hidden emotions locked away. Oh my God. Pisces card came out. Psychic, intuitive, and dreamy. Look at this. This you cannot make up. It's here twice. A lot of you are out of alignment with your abilities. You're not trusting in them. You're not utilizing them. When you get those intuitive hits, you keep them to yourself when you're supposed to be communicating with that. Remember though, if God tells you not to say something, you don't say it. But if you get a download, you get a hit, and you're being guided, your guides or angels, they guide you, they tell you to speak this truth, to share that insight, that download, the whatever Akashic record thing that you pulled. You are here to share that. Okay? This is again confirming you guys are super intuitive and super psychic. You're very gifted with this. Okay? You may have Neptune in Sagittarius. If you've got Neptune in Sag, that's a huge indication there. Or you've got something in the 9th house in Pisces. So that's there twice. You are the dreamer. Don't hold yourself back from dreaming, Libra. And again, like I was saying, there was something that they wanted me to say about the Danger Zone song, but they didn't want me to give away too much. They wanted me to keep something there. All right? So again, you're out of alignment with your dreams too. You're not trusting your intuition well enough. You're still second guessing it because it's like, I don't know where this information comes from, but you feel it in your gut. It's that sensory organ. It's the spidey senses that you have. You need to trust in those, okay? And trust in that. Planetary return is the next one. There's Saturn return here. Some of you need to see when Saturn comes back around for you. Cyclicality, homecoming, and progress. Wow. Didn't I say somebody's coming home to you? Someone's returning home. 6 of Cups. What did I say? If you're not in alignment with knowing that inner wisdom, you're trusting your intuition, you're utilizing your gifts and not second guessing your gifts. You're not having any struggles or resistance to change or anything like that. This person is going to come home. It's like they're returning to you. Some of you are repeating the same cycles by withholding information. All right? Keeping things to yourself, all these things to yourself. Now remember, there are certain things that God will tell you that you need to be hush-hush about. And one of them, again, is when this person returns to you. You check your Saturn return. When Saturn returns in your chart, okay? To see if it will give you insight to see what karmic patterns you keep repeating. And if you are, you're not making as much forward progress as you think you are. Your bottom of the deck is a South Node. Past lives, natural gift, karmic challenges. This is also confirming that someone from your past is returning. And they've been struggling with this. They've been struggling with coming to terms with their past, reconciling from their past, having, a very rough childhood, defending themselves, right? Because maybe they were taken advantage of as a child, or they just kept things in. And sometimes those who are very psychic, those who are very sensitive, they withhold from people. They keep things in. All right? So someone here is definitely returning to you. They're gaining this wisdom as well to say, you know what, I can't keep this in anymore. Again, this is a past life connection. You were with someone, but the others of you, you have to use your natural gifts. Some of you with your karmic debt, your karmic patterns, the South Node is what we need to move away from. It's our comfort zone. All right, we're here to move towards the North Node, our life's purpose. You need to understand where your South Node is and where your North Node is and what that means for you. Okay, a birth chart, if you haven't had your birth chart read, that would very well help you. If you need like extra help, if you've had your birth chart read, you can request that. Like you can ask that for help from me or something or somebody else, or look it up. But you're out of alignment because you're staying stuck in the past. You're getting all nostalgic about something and you're not making any progress because there's this karmic pattern that you keep repeating. with, you know, not trusting in your own inner wisdom and struggling with like trying to say, oh, it was better life as a child, things were easier as a child. It's like romanticizing the past. Some of you may even be romanticizing a connection, getting too caught up in the lovey-dovey romance part of your connection. All right, you know this is your soulmate, your counterpart, but you're romanticizing the connection. This is the counterpart, the twin flame stuff, guys. It's not a romance connection. It's not. It's a divine partnership. You have a divine mission. The romance is a bonus for this, okay? So some of you are being a little bit too dreamy about this. Being up in the clouds, that's the shadow side of Pisces. The Pisces energy is romanticizing the shit out of things. Oh, rose-colored glasses and all this stuff, and I just want to be in a romantic relationship and just be done. You know, I'm not going to focus on doing the healing. I'm not going to focus on the mission work and all these other things. Okay, it's not going to help you. So some of you, there's an issue here where you are romanticizing a connection. So they want me to read the planetary return card. This is when the transiting planet makes its full orbit to the precise position it occupied at the moment of an individual's birth, a new astrological beginning. Saturn return comes every 29 to 30 years, and your first Saturn return often brings hard lessons that give you the tools to advance into adulthood. The flavor of the return would depend on the planet, and these events are worth embracing as a mark of your continuous transformation and growth. They want me to read Palace because some of you, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about the star Palace, and I saw it here earlier. So, here. Palace is an asteroid of wisdom, strategy, and the art of war through defense and justice. Palace activates your logical mind, approaching problems through pattern recognition and rational thinking. Also known as Pallas Athene, the daughter of Zeus, this placement can speak to father-daughter relationships as well. Pallas can show how you approach creative problem solving and how you channel that into practical and tasteful solutions. Although Pallas Athene is named after the goddess of war, she chooses to wield force intelligently with patience and tact. Look to your Pallas for how to access your strategic mind. Pallas has a plan. Now, there are certain charts that you can use. AstroDance is one of them to select Pallas to be shown on your chart, or you can have somebody read your chart and it will show you if they activate that in the chart with the detail in it. You'll see where your Pallas placement is. Okay, let's see what else we need to get. We also need to get guidance for you. All right, Libra. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please grant us for highest good. What guidance do we have for Libra for the beginning of March 2023? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yikes. Gotta get to the fire. 6, the crone, fairy godmother. It's another 6. We have 2 6s. Peace, balance, harmony. 66 is also a number where some of you may be getting too caught up in worrying about your finances, worrying about money. Wisdom, future, and truth. Can't make it up. That's wisdom twice. The intelligence piece of this. Okay. And I talked about the truth here. Speaking your truth. You don't need to know the future of everything. Stay in the present moment. But again, that also entails, remember I said things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about. You want things to be revealed to you, some of you, but God is not going to reveal everything to you. He doesn't have to. He's not obligated. That's also when I talk about psychics and intuitive readers. A true light worker will not reveal everything to you because that's giving you the answers to the test. You will not learn your lessons. This is why people get addicted to tarot, because they want to know their future. Oh, are we going to get back together? Is my person going to come back to me? Are we going to reconcile? Are we going to, come into union? Am I going to get that job? Am I going to have money? I can tell you, hey, you're going to reconcile with your person. Your person's coming back. But you've got cards that are 4 cards where you're out of alignment with that happening. Which is why I'm doing that in my readings now. And you're like, oh, I'm resonating with this. I'm resonating with this. Are you in alignment with this reconciliation to come in? And some of you get caught up in thinking that you'll have this wisdom if you know the future. And you're getting it outside of somebody else instead of you going within to get the knowledge. Because all of us are psychic. You just got to go within, and you got to communicate, connect with the higher realms, with God, your angel team, your spirit team. The crone is that wise woman. She's been through a lot. She's gained a lot of wisdom from her life's experiences, through her struggles. This is why we have all this stuff on our charts, guys. To learn how to deal with the struggles of what those oppositions are in our chart. To know when to be quiet and to know when to not to be. Trusting our intuition. Being the dreamer but not being all up in the clouds all the time. Right? Romanticizing things. Getting away from our self-mode karmic point. So some of you are wanting to know the future all the time because it's like, okay, cool, it's going to happen. But energies are always changing, guys. Even if something not so great is happening in the future, if you see it in tarot reading, you have the ability to change it. Certain things, because there are other things where God's like, no, it's my plan and it's the way it is. Bottom of the deck is Master of the Hunt, speed, masculinity, and flow. Some of you are too much into your feminine energy here. It's not balanced with your masculine energy. That wisdom comes from within you. All right. And again, when I talk about psychics and intuitive readers, not everyone is supposed to be revealing stuff to you, because again, that's giving you the cheat sheet to life. It's giving you the answers to the test. I cannot reveal everything to you because that's not my job. I am not a fortune teller. I'm a teacher. I inspire, I enlighten, I motivate. I help you to learn your lessons, to speak truth and nothing but. And as difficult as it may be as difficult as it may be for you to hear the truth, that's the only way you're ever really going to learn. Okay? What did I do with the book? Fairy Godmother. So that Trinity knot in that picture, it symbolizes maiden, mother, and crone, the past, present, and the future. The 3 life cycles of women. If you're looking for sympathy, you won't find it here, but you will find answers if you are truly looking for change. Do not be fooled by the appearance of the fairy crone. She may be small, she may be old and hobbling around with the use of her staff, but turn your back on her for one instant and she filters around in the blink of an eye. She is made of earth, she is earth, and she is older than you could possibly imagine. She carries all the secrets of lessons learned over eons of time, which one can only experience for oneself to fully understand. She sees through the lies, even the ones you tell yourself that you are not aware of. She sees through your sabotage patterns and knows what's best for you, which might not be something you are comfortable to hear. The fairy crone has no patience for time wasters. You either heed her advice or she is done with you. What you can rely on from her is wisdom, answers, and a matter-of-fact attitude that cuts through your ego and masks. If you truly seek answers to your biggest questions, then it's time to work with the fairy crone. But know one thing, you might not want to hear the answer if you are stuck in your comfort zone. Know that once you call on her, she has the ability to propel you forward at such speed, you'll wonder what hit you. Drawing the Fairy Crone card might indicate that you need to look deeper into a situation or within yourself to see what's really going on. Only when you peel back the layers can you truly see the root issue. It's about being open and vulnerable enough to look at yourself and what you may be afraid to look at that you've kept hidden for a long time. You might be caught in a never-ending pattern that feels out of your control, but remember, when we change what's on the inside, the outside falls into place. The Fairy Crone represents the future. Nothing is set in stone yet. All can change depending on what decisions you make in the present. Really think about what you want your future to look like and sit with the Fairy Crone to see what needs to go to make room for it. There are psychics out there who tell you what you don't want to hear. Those are the true light workers. They are utilizing their gift for your highest good and theirs because they're fully in their divinity. Because they know that the truth is the only way to the divine. All right, so 15 is at the bottom of the deck, which is the masculine energy. Have you stepped out of the flow? Are you feeling supported and flowing in what you are doing in your life, or are you facing resistance and exhaustion? Resistance is here. You see, you cannot be in complete flow if there is some part of your life that is residing in resistance. Resistance can come in many forms. Do you hate your job and cringe every time you have to head to work? Is there something in your life you have to do that brings your energy levels down, or people you have in your life that block your creativity? You might even develop pains in your body, especially your neck, when you are holding onto tension because of these issues, which is a physical manifestation of the block in your life, which is resistance. If you can become more aware of these blockages in your life, you then look at how to change them and ask, what do I truly want? If you are stuck in a job you don't like, you must shift your self-talk about it to something more positive and less permanent. You might say to yourself, I am grateful for my job because it is getting me to where I need to be. Then it is time to go after what you do want and become the master of the hunt. Hunt out exactly what is necessary to get where you need to be. Allowing ourselves to shift the negative talk around what we don't want can help shift us into a vibrational match of what we do want, which creates flow. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for support and the strength of those around you. You might have exhausted yourself by being in a situation you don't like or pushing too hard to make something work, when you really need to remove your roadblocks first and allow the flow to take you to where you need to be. There you have it. I have a feeling that kind of hit hard for some of you. It hit home. All right, Libra. Before we get into the extended, I'm going to pull a wellness card for you. This is the Essential Oils Healing deck. All right. We're going to look into what needs healing for the beginning of March 2023. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. I am.
Why are you a leprechaun?
Why am I a leprechaun? Because I am a leprechaun.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right with you. I'm almost done.
Well, I just can't let you know I finished my schoolwork, so.
Awesome. Okay, you can take a break now. All right, ready? What needs healing for Libra for the beginning of March 2023? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There we go. Oh, you got what Gemini got. Lang Lang unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. You can get essential oils with this scent or a candle with this scent. This is going to help you to heal your heart and to tap more into your feminine energy. Okay? Balancing it with your masculine energy. If you, excuse me, you are you are having this through your diffuser, or you have Lang Lang as a lotion or something like that, or a body oil, okay, that could help. Look, patchouli, incense, right? Or essential oils would be a little bit better. It lightens and eases worry. Okay, you can even take patchouli pills because there's pill icons here at the bottom of this card. So, if you guys can get a diffuser with patchouli and liang liang, that's going to help you with healing your heart chakra, right? Because there's still kind of things from the past, from your childhood, that you still need to heal. Again, the worry lightens and eases worry. There's something about worrying about your children, all right? There's no need to worry. They're protected, but there's something about either your child's going to reveal something to you, or you need to reveal something to them, or something like that, or something's going to come to light. But or you have this inner knowing. Maybe you are worrying about your child, or you feel like your child is withholding something from you, or something's being withheld from you, and you're kind of worrying about it. There's nothing to worry about. But again, it's like, it could be when you have this inner knowing that everything's going to be okay. Now, if you know that things aren't okay, then kind of like try to get help, right? Ask for support, ask for help. It could even be with your inner child or your actual children here, all right? But patchouli is really, really going to help you for the beginning of March here. So again, that's up to you. You can heed the guidance. The essential oils are going to help you with healing these things for the beginning of the month. And there's turmeric. I think Gemini. Okay, Gemini got this. I was going to say July with Gemini. Rebuilds body, mind, and spirit. Okay, again, you can get the essential oils. You can use turmeric in your cooking. Maybe some scented lotion or something that has turmeric and something else, or the turmeric pills. All right, this is going to help you. I'm going to read from the book some things that it assists with more that they don't have on the card. So the Liang Lang says it helps relax the nervous system and alleviate feelings of restlessness and agitation. According to one study, the aroma of Liang Liang may help prevent epileptic seizures if smelled prior to the onset of one. This essential oil is believed to help unite body, mind, and spirit, again, as well as to help people get in touch with their sensuality. It may aid in some overcoming the fear and anxiety that is blocking their sexual expression. It is also relaxing and soothing, encouraging feelings of joy and pleasure. All right. And then the patchouli. Let's look at turmeric because it's right here. Turmeric is believed to build courage and help restore a person's faith in goodness in oneself, humanity, and the world. It repairs body, mind, and spirit and offers strength to those who have been traumatized or weighed down by life's difficulties. All right. There's other stuff that it helps, but they're long lists. But that should be enough to go by. Patchouli. Where's the P? P. All right, patchouli lightens and eases worry. It may be helpful for those who find it difficult to unwind or suffer from anxiety. Patchouli has a long history of use during meditation and to help with relaxation and anxiety. It is also considered a sexual stimulant and is used in the treatment of impotence, sexual anxiety, and lack of libido. It helps you reconnect with yourself, encouraging pleasure and sexual expression. That's twice with the sexual expression here. It is believed to quell worry and overthinking by calming the mind and spirit. If you are someone who finds that your mind is always working, then you may find patchouli helps. You guys are air. Okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to move over to the extended right now. That is going to entail what is blocking you, okay? We're going to look more into how to get you into alignment. It is important to know what is blocking you to help you with your struggles and the resistance to things, okay? I'll use the Law of Attraction deck to see what those are for you and how to overcome them. And we'll also look into what's going on with your love situation. I'll kind of dabble into the energies that are surrounding your love situation for the beginning of March 2023, on top of pulling a charm for you to see what other guidance or messages we may have. And lastly, I'm going to pull my Divine Masculine Unspoken Words Oracle deck that I created. It is for sale, by the way, if you're not aware. Links to where you can purchase this deck is in the description box below. This helps with understanding your inner masculine and understanding your masculine as your counterpart, okay? It's not just about getting messages and stuff like that, but we are going to get messages from this deck to see what your inner masculine wants to tell you and how to better understand where your masculine is coming from or what they want to say that they just can't say, right? Because they're hiding something, All right. You understanding this can help you to better be more compassionate and understanding towards your person with what it is that they are withholding, or it can reveal something to you about an inner childhood wound, or that they have issues with being vulnerable, right? This is helpful for that. So we're going to look into that in the extended as well. All right, guys. If you didn't know, if you're interested in viewing all of my extended readings, um, unlimited access to them, I do have a $19.99 subscription, um, $19.99 unlimited extended subscription on my website. There's a link to that description box below. If you feel you would like to pay one fee to watch all of my extendeds that I ever post, no matter how many times you want to watch them, you can find that link in the description box, or if you go to capellawellness.com, you'll see the Capella members subject heading, the category, and you click on that so you can see the unlimited extended subscription. It's one of the first ones listed there on that page. There are also plus memberships for my Capella memberships that include an even greater discounted rate to access all those readings, but you also get my bonus content with the daily guidance readings, with the healing meditation videos that are very, very powerful. It uses sacred geometry in them, okay? You get to be part of the Capella Circle. You have a great support group there. Go into the mobile app, follow people, you know, just talk to people. If you're posting, I'm having an issue with this, I need some support, we'll be there to support you, things like that. It's a great, great group of people. They are here, we're all here to support each other, right? So some memberships will grant you access to that. My members only live readings. I do Twin Flame support group readings once every month. I do 18 plus readings to help us get more in tune with our sexuality and laugh about stuff. Those are amazing readings. It's actually helping me not to get so shy about saying certain terms or saying certain things. Like the last reading that I did for my members for the 18 plus live readings for them, oh my gosh, I was saying stuff I never thought I would say, and it helped me to become more comfortable with that sensual side of myself, right? And it helps everybody else. So that's a perk in some of the memberships. So if you want to look up more about what else there is, there are different tiers, and every tier has different things. Some tiers even include monthly coaching, all right? Check out the description box below to click on that page. Again, go to capellawellness.com, click on Capella memberships to view the different tiers that I offer. I do counsel other counterparts. I am a twin flame myself, a twin ray. I offer packages where you can book more than one reading and you save money on those packages. I do offer payment plans for those packages and all the services that I offer. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All right. Okay, I'm going to move on to the extended now, Libra. But for those of you who are not joining me there, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.